Have you ever landed after a long flight, reach for your suitcase and snap your bag goes up? Or maybe you wake up on day 2 of your vacation feeling so tired you just want to stay in a hotel and rest all day. It's not just bad luck, travel puts physiological stress on your body. Today we're going to talk about things you wouldn't normally do in your daily life, but often overlooked when flying. Think about your daily routine. If you're going to deadlift 50 pounds at the gym, you warm up, right? You get the blood flowing. But when we travel, we do the opposite. We sit in a cramped seat for hours. This causes circulation stagnation, reducing blood flow to your legs by up to 60%. More importantly, it creates a rigid body. Your spine needs movement to stay lubricated. Then you land and rush to deadlift. A 20-kilo suitcase with dry, unlubricated spine. In your daily life, you wouldn't do that. In an airport, we do it every time. Then there's the food. We tend to make poor decisions when we are tired or traveling, like choosing fast foods that's high in sodium. When you hit your system with that much salt, your body goes into water retention mode. You feel puffy, but that fluid isn't in the cell where you need it. It's in the interstitial spaces between the tissues. At the same time, airplane cabins often maintain relative humidity levels below 20%, sometimes dropping to 10 to 50%, which is drier than the Sahara Desert. This creates extra pressure on your joint capsules, which can trigger inflammatory flare-ups in people with arthritis or general joint stiffness. Travel can wreck your gut. Between jet lag and the fast food diet, your microbiome takes a hit. Why does that matter for injury? Because about 95% of your serotonin is produced in your gut. When your sleep and nutrition are off, your serotonin levels can get out of whack. If they're too high at the wrong time, you may struggle to reach REM sleep. If they're too low, you might struggle to stay in deep sleep. Deep sleep is when the most intense physical repair happens. Your growth hormone, about 70% of your daily growth hormone, is released during deep sleep. They repairing tissues and building muscles. REM sleep. This is when your brain processes motor skills and coordinations. Without it, you might feel clumsy or weak the next day, even if your muscles are physically recovered. In short, deep sleep fixes the hardware, muscle fibers, while REM sleep and serotonin help reset the software, your brain and your nervous system. Have you ever had a cold weather or wet day in the UK? You subconsciously pull your shoulders up and tense your neck. That's exactly what a cortisol spike does during travel stress. The stress of delays, crowds, and schedule changes keep your body in a bracing pattern. You're physically tensing up for hours, burning through energy, and leaving your neck and shoulder muscles exhausted and prone to spasm the next morning. This is also why sleeping upright long term isn't recommended. Your muscle must constantly keep you upright so you're resting but not recovering well. Finally, let's talk about your ankles. Lack of sleep and dehydration disrupt your proprioceptions, your brain's ability to know where your feet are in space. This is why people often roll their ankles on the first day of vacations. Your brain-to-body connection is lagged. When you get to your hotel, try the single leg balance test. Stand on one foot. Too easy? Now close your eyes. If you wobble after traveling, even if you normally don't, it means your coordination is at its best. Keep your movements linear, avoid rushing, and don't twist or turn suddenly. Stay hydrated. Drink more water than you think you need, and use the restroom regularly to prevent sickness. Choose wisely. Ask for hot meal instead of salty snacks to be easier on your gut. Wear a mask, not just for germs, but to keep the air you breathe more humidified. Warm up. Before grabbing your luggage, do some body weight squats 10 to 20 times and bend you to touch your toes to wake up your body. And before that, when you're flying, you can try to do some ankle pumps when you're sitting every half an hour. And of course, when traveling next time, don't forget your passport.